What is up, y'all? Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Memories Lost. Last time I got lost, and now we are back. I had brought up my grievances with Denny, and he has updated a lot of the maps to add a lot of clarity to them. And I'm hoping this is gonna help out me, because complete transparency from me, I have not really been enjoying this project. Like, I feel like overall, I think most of the RPG Maker games have come with ups and downs, but most of the time the positives have outweighed the negatives. And this is the one project for me where that has not been the case. So I'm going to try to push through. I'm going to try to push through and bring this to the end point that it is at. But hopefully things pick up for me because, yeah, I'm just being completely honest with you guys. I have not really found myself enjoying or wanting to record this series in particular. I know this is pretty negative, but that's just the truth of the matter. So hopefully the changes that Denny has made to these maps as well, like, are just going to be a good, like, pivot into a more positive direction for me, because I have just... as things have gone on, it started with just like here and there, but then as it went, like things just started piling up. Like eventually it turned into just, I don't want to play this. And that is just unfortunate, because I remember enjoying this when I had played through it before. Like, let me come back here. Editor to me, put the original path of where we were supposed to go that I couldn't find last time. Just have an image of that up on screen right now, please and thank you. Appreciate you. Yeah, so just having, like, adding clarity like this, and cleaning up a lot of the long hallway X way but correct path Y way, things of that nature. So hopefully that's going to be good for me, because there's a good bit left of this, and there's even stuff I haven't played. I'm going to also be completely transparent on this part. If I feel like I am not enjoying this within the next, like, episode or two, this might just become a DNF project like Pokemon Yellow was. That became a DNF due to other reasons of how much of a big project that was for me at the time, with my lack of editing skills, just the amount of time it took. It's funny because nowadays the time it takes to make a RPG Maker episode is way longer than an episode of Pokemon Yellow takes, because before Pokemon Yellow would be like the 30-40 minutes whatever recording. Yeah, those would be like a 30-40 minute recording session into about an hour or two of editing. Meanwhile, these, like, about the same, like, recording time, but then editing is minimum like 2 hours, because I'll do a lot of the edits you see, like, especially things with, like, the sketch moments. I've had a couple in this series already, but like, if you haven't watched Utopia, please go watch that. Sacred Glow Pond, okay. Because that took the sketch moments to an even higher level, the sketch animations, and those are upwards of like 8 hours for how much that takes. And then thumbnails are anywhere from like 2 to 10 hours, depending on how much is going on in one. Yes, you have arrived just in time. And who might you be? Freya. I've been waiting for you for quite some time, you know. Okay, but who are you exactly? Well, you see... Are you another person who's been watching us like some weirdo? No, it's not like that. Vex, you need to chill. You can't just not trust everyone we meet. She isn't wrong, Vex. Anyways, to answer your question, no, I have not been watching you. I only knew some would come looking for the entrance to the sacred site of water. Now hold on, how did you know we were here looking to enter the sacred site? Reasonable question. I'm the one who blanketed this forest in all of this winter weather in an attempt to hide the entrance from anyone who seek to control the weather. How did you? Have you never questioned why a random section of the forest was covered in ice and snow while everywhere else was not? I never really thought about it in that, but in retrospect, it does indeed sound like something that'd be confusing the most. How about us? It's confusing to us. Are we just dumb? We don't think about it? We don't care? This icy tablet holds the sword of icy spirits, an ancient weapon I created thousands of years ago to protect the spirits of water. How does the sword do that? This wintry weather isn't any normal blizzard. It's a shield of sorts created by the sword's placement in this tablet. So, if someone were to remove the sword, what would happen to the blizzard? Oh, nothing anymore. The sword's placement created this blizzard to act like a shield, but even if it was removed, I managed the shield so it can't be dispelled that easily. Even if someone tried, there's still that weird ice wizard Colt or whatever who calls this forest home. Don't you remember they tried to prevent you from making it this far? Oh, that is very true. So I guess they want to keep the shield up just as much as you. Yeah. It's kind of why I let them stick around. So the whole fight with them just didn't mean anything because we don't like there's no conflict here because she's gonna. But let's get back to the topic at hand. I think I've given you enough of an explanation. I want to gift you with the sword. You'll need it if you're wanting to gather all of the elemental artifacts. You mean the sword isn't the artifact? I see you're starting to trust me more, but no, each elemental artifact is kept in their sacred site. Now, I'd like to gift you with my greatest creation. Now, I would also like to gift you with this. Okay, I know it will be helpful to you. And as one final thing, take this. Will allow you to teleport back here, however you may only use it once, so when you use it, make sure you're absolutely certain you have the ancient spell. Now go learn the spell that will open the doors to the sacred site. And you don't know it? So, what did we get? This? Oh, this is it goes back to the freaking plaque. Okay, let's try that. Let's go there, and I will meet you guys there. One sec. I walked past where the plaque is. Okay, we're back. And in our time walking over here, Priscilla learned this one. Light's Hope increases magic damage taken by 25%. That's useful for if you bring her to like a boss fight, so that gives her something to do after she casts her regen. I'm not reading this again, I'm sorry. Oh, do I use the thing here? Right, ancient text. I didn't read it properly. That's on me. Okay, I walked us here. This is the starting point of our adventure. And I don't know why an ancient text or Freya knows why that's where we start. But we're going to go to the west. And we can see here that Dinny did upgrade these maps. Try to make the clarity of where to go a little bit better. And there's upgraded enemies here as well. But I don't think I'm going to show any of them because... Oh my gosh! Ran on accident. Because I ran from stuff earlier because Mandy died because every single enemy only targets her, so she gets hit with like 300 damage every battle. So a little rough for her. All right. But thankfully this walk from that point at least wasn't that bad. Hey, I remember us coming here for the lake sample. Now I feel like the one thing Freya failed to mention was how to learn the spell. Let me try something. Now, I haven't had many opportunities to practice this spell, so be patient with me. Is that... It's the spell! Hey, can you guys hear me? It's me, Freya. You did it, you found the spell. Now what you must do is learn the spell. Anyone can learn it, we just need to be able to cast it. Now do so and hurry back here. Okay. Let's look at it. Where is it? Scroll of Ancient Ice. Ancient Frost. Normally I teach it to Vex, but I'm gonna teach it to Elise because I will not lie to you guys. Vex is not my favorite party member. So I tend to, like, if the option arises in this crew, he's probably the first one to leave. And for some reason, we get teleported here instead of right next to Freya. All right. Okay, if you're here, I bet that means someone has learned the ancient spell. Yeah, we're ready. Perfect. Now I want you to face the pond and cast the spell. Make sure you focus and remind yourself of the objective. Okay, now on 3. 1, 2, 3. How many licks does it take to get to the Tootsie Roll center of a Tootsie Pop? The world may never know. All right, the door is open. Now let's go to the tablet. Now, are you ready to enter the sacred site? No, I did all this and now I want to go home. Be safe. Okay. I don't even know how much I'm cutting out. There's so much like random traversing. So we're just gonna 100 gold. Yay. So much money. So much money. We're gonna, hello? 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 Do I interact with the plant? Alright, well, at least that wasn't that bad. Dude, what was I even talking about? Yeah, our favorite random battle strategy. Pick your favorite spells and hold that confirm button. Vex is on escape because I think because he's right after Mandy, but Mandy died. And random battles had Vex run. And that is those 2 mermaids. I'm gonna keep going. What was I even talking about, dude? I don't remember. Let's see here. Frustrated about the walking. What do we do? Do anything with that? Cool. And then we hit the switch. Sure. Don't know what that did, but hopefully something good, something useful. Yeah, I don't know how much I have cut out at this point, so we're gonna just hope it is enough where I can do this and this episode won't be too long. What was I talking about, dude? I don't remember. I had to like just shush and walk for so long. Every time I do that, I think of it's the Wild West theme. Okay, another new enemy here. We got a really cool strategy here. Be weak to electric, please. Thank you. Oh, look, you did a weakness, Jenny. Good job. Vex, dude. How about you, like, do some damage? Do more damage. Oh, let's look at the skill that we taught to Elise. We taught her Ancient Frost. Grant party a 5% and 25 damage reduction against incoming ice. That's... I guess that's useful if something does ice damage. I don't know if anything will in the near future, but cool, I guess. I don't know if up was the path or this was the path, but we're going here. Oh, what is this? Yeah, sure, we'll heal. Alright, whatever this is. If you wish to cleanse this room of its potent magic energy, you must do one thing. Face me in battle. If you succeed, you may stabilize the magical energy and you may proceed. You ready for battle? Sure. For boss time, I think. Dude, what was I talking about? We were talking about my grievances with the game. We were talking about... let's give regen to Elise. She's probably going to be like cutting through her own HP. Then, yeah. Oh, yeah. So, compared to... I guess we use this. Maybe this is the time to be using this. Yeah, like, if we look back to an episode of, like Mario, dude, y'all were... Who was around for New Super Mario Bros? I actually really enjoyed that series. Not gonna lie. It was very fun. That game, I'm a big fan. But an episode of that or an episode of Yellow were at most like 2 hours to do. compared to like, yeah, episodes of these where I'm a recording. For example, my recording currently is at like 33 minutes. And I still need to edit this. And for reference as well. Sorry, there's a lot going on here. I have been putting off recording this because I just, to be honest, really was not looking forward to it. It is currently 1:17 a.m. on the day that it should be going up at noon, which is in about 11 hours. So in this time, I need to finish this recording. I need to edit, and editing, depending on what I do with it. Oh my gosh, she got... Okay. I didn't expect her to go down with over half her HP, so she's in death range. Asher is like one of my bigger damage sources, so we're just gonna have Vex heal her. Okay, so she is in death range currently, so she needs to be healed. Let's give... let's give herself the regen, I guess. So, yeah. Editing anywhere up from 2 hours, or if I have a big, like, sketch moment, something I'm like, oh, I want to draw this out, I want to give it, like, a bit more personality, then those can potentially take a bit more, anywhere from an extra, like, 2 hours to upwards of, like, 8 hours, depending on what goes on there. If you have not watched Utopia, I think I said this earlier, but please watch Utopia. That is a series that I, with my whole heart, enjoyed basically every moment of. And I really wanted to, like, do a lot with that. So I went out of my way. I did a lot of, like, the sketch moments. I've done a couple here in Memories Lost. But even then, showing off, I guess giving her the regen didn't matter because she still will die in like one tap at this point. If things get bad, whatever, we just have everyone pop potions like we are probably doing now. The one who doesn't have to is Elise. I will probably actually have Elise heal Asher because Asher is currently my bigger damage source. And I think I'm actually okay, so we're going to keep going. I didn't realize the regen was going to do that much. Oh, that's the guard. See, she lived. So, please take her out. We have to be so close. It has to be like right now. We're not even going to heal. We're going to take her out. Asher, please. Dude, come on. Okay, now I'm scared. I thought I had her. I guess boss sense is off. Need to be in a good mood for boss sense, dude. Well, of course, they always hit Mandy. That's not on Jimmy. That's a thing of the engine. Okay. It's off by a turn. If it succeeded as I expected, I'll now stabilize the magic for you. Now move forward and claim your destiny. Then why did we fight? Okay, if you knew, then why did you... Oh, I'm gonna heal up. Okay, yeah. And then editing anywhere from 2 hours to about 10 to 12 hours. Thumbnail anywhere from like 2 hours to 10 hours. So compared to like Pokemon, New Super Mario Bros. Episode, that would take anywhere from like 2 to 3 hours. An episode of this will take upwards of like 20 hours, depending on how much is going to go into it. So like, it's funny that... no, I won't use the shrine. I feel like I'm going to have another boss fight, so give me a second. Okay. Oh, we didn't have a boss fight. Okay. Never mind. I expected that to be a boss fight. Like, just double boss fights, boss gauntlet. Okay. One of these rooms. Huh. Alright. These are my least favorite kinds of rooms. I will not lie to you guys. Okay, I'm back where I started. Okay. Oh, that was faster than I thought it was going to be. Okay. Cool. Coolio. Was not looking forward to that, not going to lie. All right, let's keep going. Yeah. So, again, just more random conversational stuff happening here. Let's hit that. That seemed to open up the thing on the other side. I have about 10 and a half hours to get everything else done after I finish recording this. So, yeah, we're going to see how this goes. Like, the me who was making Pokemon Yellow had, like, no idea. Just no idea. The span and, like, how much more episodes would take. And, like, for the most part, I say I enjoyed these. This series in particular, not nearly as much, but up until this point, and besides maybe the final dungeon of Visions, like, I have, like, very much enjoyed the RPG Maker games, and they are just something that I, like, normally I look forward to. Like, the daily uploads are daily. I think my daily uploads are very strong second monitor content, but compared to, like, the RPG Maker episodes where I, like, try very much, it's where I get to show off a lot of my chops, my prowess as an RPG game player, my prowess as a game maker, my prowess as an editor, my prowess as a voice actor. These are things that I try, like, very hard at, and that's something that I don't really get to show off in the others, in, like, the daily uploads. Well, I was asked to heal here, so let's put this girl in and see what happens. Sure. We did it. We got the water artifact. Oh, that work has paid off. So you say. Who said that? Show yourself. F you with. For boss time. Right? Right? Boss? Is this the boss? I think it's the boss. Yeah, let's heal Vex. The other one also kind of felt like it was going to be the boss, but then it was just a dude who just wanted to fight us for some reason. Alright. Yeah. So there's just so much that go, like, this is the region. For the most part, like, yeah, I want to say I have so much, like, love that goes into these series. So, like, I want to make sure that I am doing my all on them, but I want to also be enjoying myself. It's not just I'm doing them for the sake of doing them, you know? Like, originally that was the plan. I was like, oh, I want to play the RPG Maker games that me and my friends have made because they're fun. Like, it's something we're proud of, but then hopefully it will go back to being fun, because it's hard to put your, like, I think everyone can, like, agree with this. It's hard to put your all into something that you're not enjoying. And that's just life, dude. That's a job. Okay. Maybe this, like, thing is gonna be good for, because this is currently, wow, Elise, I felt like I should have been surprised by that damage. Sorry. I was just like, yep, that's a number. Does Priscilla do? So Priscilla does, like, somewhat usable damage. Cool. We're poisoned now. Do I care about the poison? I don't know if this is still on there, but now that we're, like, no, it was not. Now that we are, it's just that slot, dude. They don't care about anyone else. They just hit whoever's in that slot. Wow! Is that better? I feel like we're doing pretty good. Is she dead? She might be. It was close. Poison's not treating her too kindly. Not quite in the yellow yet. Feels like it should be coming soon. Does Priscilla go down if she gets hit? If she does, I guess I can just have... No, we're good. We're good. Then let's reset up the regen. Kind of counteract that. And at this point, I'm like, we have to be close, so I'm not going to bother resetting up buffs and debuffs. We're just going to keep swinging from this point. Is she dead? No, she's not actually dead. Wow. Congrats. She's not in the yellow yet, so maybe like buffing and rebuffing should have been like on the agenda, but I'm just going to swing. Like my brain is like screaming at me, "Hey, we're kind of close," but it's clearly wrong because she's not even in the yellow. Maybe it's like I'm getting that feeling from like how the other boss was. Now she's in the yellow, so now we're close. Like now is the point where my brain is like, "Yeah, now we're there." So I was like a turn or two early. Yeah, we're gonna go all out. Like at this point, I don't really feel the need to buff, and I didn't earlier either. So, I guess that was the thing. But it's this third slot, dude. Just whoever's there is getting beat up, and it's kind of annoying because that's typically my healer slot. Final Fantasy 1, insert Final Fantasy 1 rant. It has to be this turn. It has to be. I'm so confident we're gonna swing with Priscilla. See? Well, we have the artifact now. We should be proud of the work we've done. So now we just need to go find Heather and check in on her progress. Let's head back to Rochester. I believe she should be at the graveyard south of there. Okay, we can just walk on that. Rest and heal. And let's teleport back to Rochester. Okay, apparently there's a graveyard to the south, but we will be looking for that and Heather next time on Let's Play Memories Lost. We're going to keep going for now, guys. We're going to keep going. Hopefully. Thank you so much for watching, friends. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.